Dobar dan i dobrodošli u još jednu emisiju Televizije Student.
U današnjoj emisiji možete pogledati dokumentarac koji je osvojio rektorovu nagradu.
Strani studenti koji su svoju Erasmus razmjenu odlučili provesti na studiju novinarstva Fakulteta političkih znanosti dobili su u zadatak predstaviti uvjete studiranja i studentskog smještaja u Zagrebu.
Predstavili su i hranu, jezik te noćni život, a sve kako bi Zagreb približili budućim stranim studentima.
Te emisije nazvali su Erasmus Guide, a Ana Rogić i Nikola Šimić pratili su njihovo nastajanje.
Is that okay? You just focus on your cameras, on your shots. We're glad.
Have you ever been Erasmus students from China celebrating their first in Zagreb? A few years ago, I came maybe once in a month because
we don't know how to handle it, but we're trying to just go with the flow basically most of the time because we just don't know. The story changes. We don't know if we can't get the shot that we want. Good enough.
Before I didn't know how to exactly use camera, and now I just know that, and it just gives me a lot of skills, so I'm really happy of that.
At my faculty we don't have much of like a practice work, so it's like the first time at my college that I am doing practice work. And of course I am trying to hold the camera and not shaking with this, so I hope that the final result will be really okay.
The hardest part is if you have so many clips that you think is good, but in the end you want to tell a story that makes sense.
It's all pretty just on the spot work basically.
It's my first time with shooting with professional camera, and I really enjoy it. I like it, and of course I need a little bit more practice, but I really like it. Yeah, I think to handle the all equipment like camera, tripod, sometimes it's quite difficult because you don't know actually what you need to film, you're just improvising.
The class we're participating in and doing all the projects for is television and media environment. It really is interesting, but it's sometimes overwhelming just because I've never had anything like this before. It's hard to get by, but I don't know if anybody. I'm pretty glad I picked it, not knowing what it was gonna be about, because you can read theory all by yourself, but you can't get the equipment or the being pushed to do some projects just anywhere.
In our group, in our class, there are people from many countries, from Lithuania, Poland, Germany, and actually in my group there are mostly people from Poland, and I'm from Poland as well. But I think this is even in my group we have sometimes some kind of misunderstanding, and I think it's a really good lesson to generally know how to communicate with people.
Thanks to this project, people know more about the culture, more tolerate for another cultures, for other people, because thanks to that we know each other much better, and it's really useful to know new things about another countries, especially in that time that we have now.
And in the meantime, I need to work very hard to keep balance on the ice.
Shooting and working with them, yeah, they are like of course they are from other part world, or they are from other parts of Europe and so on. So they have different habits and behavior. So okay, you have to like adapt to them.
And it's so much fun that every movie of us is about Chinese experience and Chinese restaurant, Chinese experience and political campaign. So I don't care because it's fun and they are pretty cool. Every time when we start to edit, they start cooking, and I had so much Chinese food right now, and they started to give us gifts because we do that in China, and so I'm pretty involved in this culture right now.
There was some situation that one guy came and wanted to take a picture with Chinese guys. It was like, okay, why not? And there came another guy, and it was like, okay, it's where is the red carpet and so on. And like they were like movie stars, and I couldn't believe that it's happening. Me and the German girl Annika, we are like feeling, okay, what is happening? We are not here, and so on. So it was quite like funny for not me, but I think the other guys. And yeah, we really felt discriminated.
The main goal of Erasmus Guide is to show Zagreb and the Erasmus experience in Zagreb.
The point is that all the different people from different countries come here and they see surroundings in a different way, and this is like the way for you to show how you see Zagreb and how you feel here.
All the Erasmus students are working to achieve some kind of like a platform where you can exchange ideas, exchange experiences, and it is great because you get to know what it looks like to be in a different city, and you kind of experience through the videos what they've experienced, like what the Erasmus students in that city experience. And that's kind of cool. You don't even have to be there, but you get that feeling that you want to be there.
Denmark, nothing again.
It's helpful that Erasmus students are creating the Erasmus Guide because they have a different point of view and they experience everything here for the first time, so they can actually show and share their experiences for the next coming Erasmus students.
What did you learn to say?
Znate li nešto o Litvi? No, New York Giants, that's all I got.
I think it promotes this intercultural exchange. It's a way to share students' stories, students who are in Erasmus, and it's a chance for us to know a culture, Zagreb culture, Croatian culture a little bit more, and to know a little bit more about customs and actually how people live, how people here behave, and I think it's a really good opportunity for us.
The Erasmus students are like doing really great stuff.
My name is Paulina, and with my group we will discover some musicians people in Zagreb.
I heard your voice.
Interview time. Can somebody add to me?
Thank you for being a part of our Erasmus experience.
Okay, one more time.
Our main advantage is our youth. We have no past.
So you cannot have interviews.
I'm sorry.
Is there somebody who can...
Here, no.
of the total 6 campaign tents we visited, we managed to interview 2 representatives of 2 political parties as well.
And of course, in China, we can vote for our representatives. And the representatives will vote for the chairman. But the problem is we never saw our representatives before.
All right, yes. You and me, baby, hanging out from the mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Living in different countries can really teach you a lot. This was a great lesson of living in general.
I think that Erasmus is not so much about school and studying and that you learn a lot. It's just about that you meet the culture of the country that you are, where you are studying.
And what's most important for them, I think, is that they totally live a different place. They live by themselves.
You get more open towards everything, like you're more open to get to know other people.
If just people want, everyone can gain something from Erasmus, but it depends on people.
A few years ago, I came maybe once in a month because
Welcome to Erasmus Guide.
This is Joachim from Sweden.
And this is Julie from Germany. And today we are glad to host the Erasmus Guide experience for students.
I can't wait to share all my new experiences with my friends and family back home. But I will also definitely miss my friends here in Zagreb.
Are we all in the picture?
Tura s Erasmusovcima je završila, kao i naša današnja emisija.
Gledajte nas i sutra.
Bog!